All right, we are live. Hey, everybody, how are you all doing? Yes. So before we get started, if you don't know what you're watching right now, you are watching our Black History Month podcast with the Office of Multicultural Student Affairs and Curls and Coils, a student organization on campus. And we are here to talk about hair because why not? You know, there's so many questions. So we're here to just talk about it. So if we're just gonna start, we're gonna hop right in because we've got a lot of prompts. We've got so many things to talk about. But just a few housekeeping things. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them down in the chat. We can see them and we can also answer them and talk about it as well. So feel free to interact with us. This is a very organic conversation. So we are gonna start off by saying our names, and then let's start off with the love-hate relationship you have with your hair. So I'll go first. My name is Indigo, and my love-hate relationship with my hair, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, it'd probably be about 7, 8-ish, 6, 7, 8. Let's not lie. But I love it sometimes, but hair day is a lot. So that's me.
I can go next.
Hi, I'm Cherokee, and oh my goodness, and I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm Cherokee, and my love-hate relationship with my hair. If we're doing ratings, I'm gonna put it at a solid 8. I love it on the days that it turns out really good and super curly, super bouncy, but that's probably like 1 or 2 out of the 7 days of the week, if we're being honest. So I'll place myself at an
8. My name is Zane. I would rate my hair a good 7 right now. Like, one thing that I go back and forth with is growth and like finding the right oil.
All right, and I'm Jada. I'm gonna rate my hair at probably an 8. I don't like my hair in the wintertime. I feel like it takes products a lot different, and then I just like the summer. My hair likes heat, so
yes,
I'm gonna go with an 8.
Although this snow, I'm looking at the snow right now, and I'm just like, I hate it. Take me away. No. Okay, let's just hop right in.
Yeah, for all that moisture out there, it's not really doing a whole lot
at all. So what are some things, here's a question. What are some things that we have tried on our hair journey? I don't know. Jada, you want to take this one since you've got dyeing your hair now. I mean, you've bleached your hair now. It's visible. So you want to talk about your hair journey first?
Yeah, I can. Are we starting from the beginning or? Yeah, I'll start from the beginning.
We'll just go.
All right, so I started off with natural hair. Young age, I got a perm. Didn't know much about hair at the time. It was just my hair was easier to tolerate from my mom, so that's why I got a perm. Once I got old enough to realize that I didn't want a perm no more, and I liked my curly hair, I started to want to grow it out, but my stylist told me it was trained and that I shouldn't try to go natural, but I went natural anyways. And I would cut my hair to the same length every time I went to go get my hair done so that I wouldn't just do a big chop. But definitely it was a journey. Like once I got my hair nice and healthy and strong, I colored my hair, and it was a whole nother hair journey. Color hair is not it for me. I will not color my hair again.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so why didn't you like it though?
It really dried my hair out. The products that I'm used to using, I can't use no more. And it was really hard for me to find products that my hair liked while being colored. So like now I'm getting my hair cut to the same length again till my color is gone. So I'm going through that same process all over again because I decided to get color. But I mean, some people can take color in their hair. In their hair, the curls don't change. They don't have to deal with dry hair. But me personally, it did not work out for me. I would not recommend it to anyone.
Gotcha. Anybody want to go?
I can go. So like Jada as well, I started off with natural hair when I was like a kid, and then my mom had permed it because it like had became too much like to handle for her. So well, like started off with kitty perms, like just for me perms and things like that. And then I started to get older, and I think I had started to get keratin treatments or something like that, which isn't as harsh as a perm, but like it still damaged my hair. Like that was the end of like using chemicals, harsh chemicals on my hair like that for me. So after that, I was like in high school, like my maybe 7th grade up, maybe I started to like get interested in natural hair. I wanted to wear my hair curly, and I really wanted to avoid the big chop as much as possible. I still haven't. So basically, just keeping up with trims. I have dyed my hair as well. And I feel like my curl pattern at first did get looser. But right now, like I have a lot of experiences where my hair is like kept in styles. So I haven't really like been messing with my natural curls as much lately. So I'm trying to give them a break and see like what's the next step right now.
Gotcha. Cherokee, do you want to go or you want me to go?
I can go. I did not start my natural hair journey until literally the day that I graduated high school. I wore my hair straight all through high school. I'm from the thumb, so being Black and having curly hair just was really accepted out there at all. So I wore my hair straight every day, all day, from elementary school until high school. So it was really, really badly damaged. But it was super long, and then a few hours before I graduated, I just had to chip it all off, like at about my chin, and my hair sprung up in these big, beautiful curls. And I thought, okay, I'm never going back. So since then, I've really just been experimenting with all different types of products. It took me a long time to figure out what my curl pattern was because my hair was so damaged. But now I'm on a better path, I'd say. There's still a lot of work to be done in my hair. There's still a lot of damage, but we're making strides. It's only been 3 years of my natural hair journey, but we're definitely making strides.
Yes, I feel that. So I guess I've never been natural. I've always been natural my whole life. Like my mom has tried to give me perm, but like her hair, like the salon that she took me to, she literally refused. They're friends of the family. They're not like, oh, just random salon person. No, but no, so but I always kept it straight because I played sports and dealing with curly hair on a daily basis. I just did not have the time. And then when I got to college was the first time I experienced color, and I liked the color until it washed out. Nobody told me about that part. And it was just nasty. It was gross. And it was like this. I started with blue and then it washed out to this green color. And I'm like, this is gross. Take it out. But and then I cut my hair chin length and my mom freaked. She freaked both times. So I cut it chin length and started wearing it natural. And it was like this cute, like little circular Afro puff. I felt like I was back in the 60s, 70s. It was cute. And then since then, I've kind of been experimenting with like just staying with the different styles that I can do natural. Like sometimes I'll straighten it and do a blowout, but not often. But yeah, that's my hair journey. tried flexi rods once, never again. But that's me. That is me. Yes. So let's dive into hair types. So I know Jada, you mentioned about it was Anae, right? How you talked about your curl pattern. It was really important to you. So how important is your hair to you? So like if you had a choice to go bald, would you do it?
Bald? I don't think so. My mom has cut her hair like very short. And that's nice on her, but like I realized my facial shape, I just don't think that would be cute
Okay.
whatsoever. I think my hair is important to me, but I don't think I would be that willing to cut it off that low. No.
I know my sister, she always loves dragging me. But I was talking to her about different things that I could do with my hair. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking about cutting it short, but I don't think I have the face for that. She's like, yeah, you do have like a long horse face. And I'm like, oh no, how dare you? But it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Jada Cherokee, what about you?
What about you, Indigo? How important is your hair to you?
Oh, I would
Indigo,
say,
I want to hear from you. Yeah.
Let me think. I feel like later on, I would probably cut it off, like in my older years when I've reached like matron status. I don't know what that is, but I feel like right now I want to grow it out. I want to keep it long. So I would say it's pretty important to me. I've always been the girl with like the hair. Like usually when people describe me, it's, oh yeah, Indigo, the girl with the hair. And so it's me. But yeah, so I guess it's pretty important to me.
I feel like mine is super important to me because I went through so much with my hair. Like just going from a perm to T-lax, watching all those YouTube videos, flexi rods, bantu knots. Like it's important. Like it's my everyday look. I don't know. I don't think I would go bald, but I do think I could do the big chop.
Really?
I be seeing people with short haircuts, and I be like, I want to cut off my hair, and I just feel like one day, like I'm gonna just go in the salon and be like, yeah, cut it off. But at the same time, I like being able to put my hair in puffs and sleek my hair back in buns and stuff when I be feeling lazy. And I feel like if I cut my hair off, I won't be able to be lazy with my hair no more. Cause even though it's short, you still gotta like take care of it and make sure it's like all curly and nice looking. So I don't know. I don't think I would do it just because I like being able to do lazy hairstyles.
Gotcha.
I agree, like with what you were saying. Like I work so hard. Like I've always wanted to have like very long hair for myself. And one time I think I was taking out a ponytail or something, and I cut off my real hair on accident. I was like, why is this piece so short, and why do it? So I already freak out about little pieces coming out. So I really don't think I can cut my hair.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, you need to trim your hair. Wait, don't trim that much. Like, no, I'm not one of those people. I'm like, trim it off. Like, take it all off because I want my hair to grow. But at the same time, like, when you work so hard to, like, you go through all these different things to get your hair healthy, natural, in its natural state. It's like, if it all, like, I seen this girl, she went, I don't know if you guys seen it, but she went, go-kart driving or something like that. She had really long braids in her hair, and 2 of the cornrows got stuck under the wheel, and they ripped from her scalp like 2 of the braids, so she had to go bald. Now that I don't think I would be able to do. It would have to be like a choice I have to make myself. Right. But that right there, like that, she was crying because she, worked hard on her hair and stuff like that too. So I do feel like it's important. Like if something was like that was to happen to me tomorrow, like I would be emotional wreck. Like honestly,
I would lose it. I would lose it. I'm not even gonna play around with that. Like I always make sure that my hair is tied up when I'm going wherever. Like, I don't care how crazy I look. We can have fun, but not with my hair.
Look it up on YouTube, y'all. She it got stuck under the wheel and two of her braids ripped from the scalp.
That's insane. That is insane.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Okay, so let's talk about hair textures because there's been a lot of different opinions about hair texture when it comes to the Black community, and let's just debunk some of them. So anybody want to start? I'm not very good with the chart. I don't know if y'all have pinpointed what your hair texture is on that chart, because I'm like, okay, the front of my hair look like this, but the back of my head looks like that. So I don't know which one I am.
I often forget sometimes. Like when somebody asks me, I'm like, hold on, let me go on Google real quick and look up the hair chart. Like that's something I should know, especially because I'm older now. But I don't know. I feel like there's different stigmatisms which I can understand, about curl types, in the workplace. I don't know, just being what's professional for some, what might be expected, which I think is sad. I think things are starting to change, but also you just know different areas that you might find yourself in, it might not be accepted.
Right.
I want to say, I know a lot of people have multiple hair textures in their hair, so you might have different textures in your hair, honestly. Yeah. I know I do. The front of my hair grows looser than the back of my hair.
Man.
It's a lot tighter in the back, so I know I have two different hair types in my hair. I have wavy, S curls in the front, and then my back of my hair is straight coils, so yeah, we just...
Right.
But, I mean, I see that hair textures is taken really seriously on social media. If you say your hair type and a lot of people disagree with you, you get bashed and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not that serious to me. Knowing your hair type can help you a little bit, I guess. But I mean, just knowing what your hair likes really matters to me.
Mm-hmm. Cherokee, what about you?
I agree with that. I agree with that statement. It just really comes down to knowing what your hair likes, because like you guys, my hair decides what it wants to do on any given day. So if it's really curly one day, the next day it's probably going to be a little bit frizzier, so I'm going to have to use different products. And it's a whole different curl pattern that it comes into that day. So I have tighter curls in the back of my head and looser curls up towards the front, and that's because of damage I put on my hair, if from heat damage or what. But yeah, I struggle with hair texture and trying to figure out what products work for me consistently and when they don't.
Right. I feel that. And whenever I think of hair textures, I really feel bad for my mom, because I'm her firstborn, and she had three other girls after me, and all of us have different hair patterns. And it's so she got one down, and so she goes to the next thing, thinking this is going to be a breeze, and it wasn't. So I kind of feel bad, but I definitely agree with that. I think that it matters more what you can put in your hair than oh, my hair's not wavy, my hair's not curly or coily. Taylor brings up a good point that hair porosity is more important than anything.
Yeah, that is true.
Especially I don't know about y'all, but I have low porosity, very extremely low porosity.
I don't know what I have. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never tested the cup thing yet with the water. I don't know what I have. I honestly just know what my hair like. So it's I I don't really look into that stuff no more.
Gotcha. And then what about you?
I honestly don't know either. That's so sad.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Jada. I used to when I first went natural, when I came to college, I was looking into what my hair texture was, what the porosity and all that. And I was trying to align products with what the internet would tell me. And I found that it was not working with the products that I was using before. So I just went back to what I was using before. And maybe I'm not technically supposed to use those things because of my hair texture or porosity or whatever else. But my hair seems to like them. So it's just what I stick with.
Right. I think for me, it was my hair was just feeling very dry and I didn't know what I was doing wrong because I was going through my hair process. Like I was shampooing, not very often, but like, get the dirt off and all that. But like I was washing my hair. I was conditioning it like crazy and I was doing the LCO method and making sure my ends were on point. And like it wasn't a fro, it was still like that I could hear it crinkle. And I'm like, my hair could fall out at any minute. I was just really afraid. And I would like while I was researching and everything, I found out about low porosity, high porosity, but with low porosity, you're supposed to wash your hair in warm water, not cold water, because like it said something about like it has a hard time retaining moisture. So like it's like the pores in your hair are really close. So you need that warm water to open it up and stuff like that. And just different stuff. So I personally think porosity matters a whole lot more than curl texture, in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't hear about like porosity growing up at all. Like even coming from stylists, I never heard about that. So like that's something that I'm going to do like probably after this because that sounds like to me I probably need to. Well, I usually wash my hair in warmer water, but like I have problems with dryness and like I don't know where to find my balance at.
Man, yeah, I know. Like, oh, Jada, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, for me, it took for me to realize that my hair. I don't know if you guys think of it that way, but I think of my hair as like a plant. And literally, like, when I water my hair every day, like, if I wear it in its natural state, like, I'll spray it with water. I wouldn't, like, drench it. Mm-hmm. But, like, if I spray it with water, make sure it's moisturized. When I do that, my hair grows like crazy. Like, right. But when I go into the braids, my hair don't like braids like that. My scalp get irritated. When I straighten my hair, I only straighten my hair twice a year. But when I do straighten it, for some reason, my curls get looser in the front. I don't know why. Well, they're already looser to begin with. Mm-hmm. So, like, I guess it's heat damage or whatever. Because I don't get how it's heat damage if the rest of my hair don't do that. But
I've seen like with the front of your hair, like it could be looser because that's where I don't know how many like styles you tend to do like in the front of your hair, but like that could be why your curls are looser because for me personally, that's where I put like most of the style or like if it's gonna be in a ponytail, the pressure is in the front. And that's what causes the curls to be looser sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I just know that.
Yeah, that sounds like it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yes. Have y'all ever looked at before and after pictures of your heat damage and then like where you are now?
Yikes.
Because man, talk about growth.
I thought I was so cute. Oh my goodness.
Right. Thought I was in here like natural.
Natural. No,
baby. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. There's this one picture in particular. I have my SVSU Cardinal sweatshirt on. I have a little red bandana in my hair. I thought I was so cute. No. Somebody should have told me to go home. That's all I gotta say.
Take the picture down.
Okay.
My funniest ones are from middle school. When I was transitioning from straight to curly.
Same.
Horrible.
Man.
What's the next one?
So, okay. So, protective style. How do y'all feel about them? And I'm going to go to Anae because you have protective style in right now. So, how do we feel about them?
Wait,
Yes, no.
You broke up a little. Are we talking about shrinkage or?
Oh, I said protective styles.
Oh, protective styles. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I really like protective styles. I like wearing braids. I've worn twists in the before. I really like it because, like you said, like natural hair can be a lot to deal with from day to day, and not having to get up, wet my hair or do a braid out the night before, or I'd rather not. So I I like braid and just switching it up too. I really like protective styles.
For sure, for sure. I think this summer was the first time I ever had a protective style. I think I got box braids. Yeah. That's what they're called. Yes, because I got box braids and then I tried knotless braids. And I like the box braids more than the knotless. I feel like they hold longer. For me anyway. I don't know. But the box braids hurt a lot more. I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, not having to do my hair every other day, that was nice. I had never experienced that before.
Yeah. I have knotless in. This is my first time trying knotless, and
I'm with you.
They're lighter too. Sorry, go ahead, Jared.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. But I'm with you on that, Indigo. I got a protective style for the first time this last year, probably in like October. And my sister did them for me. It was only like her third or fourth time ever braiding ever. So they weren't perfect, of course, but they were pretty. And I didn't have to do my hair for like 2 solid weeks. I could just wake up, put them in whatever quick style I wanted to, and go, which was so nice. But obviously, because she's not super experienced, that they didn't last very long. But I want them done again immediately.
Those were nice. So a lot of people have talked about oh goodness, where was I going with that? So some people have said like the protective styles that people think are protective styles aren't really protective styles. Like what? And I don't necessarily know what they mean by that because I feel like anything that's covering your natural hair for like a period of time, as long as like you do it the healthy way, like isn't that protecting your hair? Like what do you guys think about that? Have you heard that?
I've never heard about this conversation, but like when people would wear ponytails, like, or maybe quick weaves or something like that, that could be looked at as protective style. But like sometimes I've gotten ponytails for like events and my hair has to be, well, it doesn't have to be straightened, but like we'll straighten my hair before sleeking it down just to create more sleekage and everything. So I can understand why somebody would say that's not really a protective style because you're putting heat on your hair. Or quick weave, sometimes you have leave out. I could see that as maybe not being a protective style because yes, you have minimal hair out, but you're still putting heat on it. I think it's just all like in a person's comfortability, honestly, what they're comfortable doing.
Okay. Oh, Cherokee said that she'll be right back.
All right. Okay. So to me, when they say a protective style isn't really a protective style, I'm looking at how tight are they braiding? How much are they pulling your hair? So if they're pulling your edges and when you take your braids down, your edges are no longer there, it's not a protective style to me because it's pulling your hair out. It's not helping your hair grow. So I'll look at it that way. Like, or if they braid your hair and your ends are sticking out the bottom portion of the braid, your ends aren't protected.
Right.
So it's going to cause split ends or whatever like that. So when I hear that, or like with the sew-ins, like just braiding the hair too tight, and then like when they sew it in, it's just too much pulling. Like from watching YouTube videos and like over my natural hair journey, I've learned that you can braid neat without braiding tight. you're not supposed to braid super tight on natural hair. It's not healthy to braid super tight because you're pulling the hair out.
Right.
But like people who are like super professional in braids, they know how to braid your hair without braiding it so that they're pulling your edges and stuff out. So, I mean, it can be neat and tight without, being uncomfortable to the point where it's pulling your hair out. Like, so I don't know. I seen that on, because I used to watch YouTube faithfully. Like, like I don't watch it as much now because I feel like I know kind of what my hair wants and what it likes now. But before, like YouTube, I would be on it all day, every day. So like I seen a video where a lady was talking about like you don't have to braid tight for your hair to last, for it to be neat. Like when they be braiding tight, I feel like it's unnecessary sometimes. So I strictly braid my own hair because I don't want nobody to like pull my hair out. When I got my hair braided up, I think like last year, it was braided up to a ponytail. My edges was being pulled so bad. Like I took that down so fast.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I just remember back in the day when my mom didn't want to do my hair in the summer. So she took me to a friend of the family's house and she braided my hair. And immediately after I got done, I had to go to sleep. Like my head hurts. I need to go to sleep to like sleep this pain away or something. I don't know. It was just, man.
I really think that I'm not tender-headed. Oof.
Yes.
Like I don't think I could deal. Sometimes like braiding can already hurt. So if you're tender-headed, like
Oh yeah. I don't know.
what pain really like.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So let's talk about shrinkage real quick. Have y'all seen that meme? Well, I don't think it's a meme. I honestly think it's just a picture of like the pot of spinach and when somebody's cooking it. It's like this is an actual depiction of what shrinkage is. Have y'all seen that one?
I think so, but I know I can understand what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
It is.
I think sorry. And Helika said that she used to always have headaches when she got her hair braided. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was just not I hated those days. Like I liked how it turned out, but
You'd be sleeping like real delicate.
right.
Head was tight.
Man. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I don't know what a lot of people there are a lot of videos out there like how to reduce shrinkage or how to stop shrinkage and whatnot. And then a couple years back, I don't know if this is a thing now, but there was like a gel method where people would literally just slick their hair with so much gel so like the curl pattern would stay. I just feel like that's unhealthy. Like that's just so unnecessary.
I'm not gonna lie, I've done it before.
And you're wasting a massive amount of products.
Yeah.
I've wasted a massive amount of products, period. So either way it go, when I'm doing my hair like today, handfuls was going into little sections. Like
right.
I have to use a lot. But I do the gel method sometimes. I used to do it a lot back then actually, before I colored my hair. And my curls turned out really nice. Like I don't know. I liked especially Eco Styler gel. Like long as I put oil on there and I moisturized and make sure like I watered it, I was good. So I think it just depends on what you use.
Okay. So I have a question. How was the washing out? Like did it take a lot longer to wash out the gel?
I slick my hair back a lot, so it's like the same thing. When I because of my job, the only thing I was allowed to wear to my job is a bun.
Oh wow.
For a whole year and a half, just a bun.
Wow.
So I slick my hair back a lot. So it was just the same process to me. Like, yeah, it's a bunch of gel in the front of my hair. but I mean, Eco Styler wasn't that heavy of a product to begin with for me. It was a good product for my hair, because I know a lot of people say it don't work, but oh yeah, Talia said she used it on her curls. It just takes longer to
Yeah.
get them all defined.
Right.
Yeah, but it works. Like I have nothing against the gel at all. Like it helps define my curls a lot more and makes them last a lot longer. Like so, I don't
I
know.
Oh, sorry.
go ahead, Na.
Sorry. I've used it as well. I don't really care for Eco Styler, so I started using this gel called Extreme, and I started getting it from Target. I think you can get it maybe at Walmart too. My cousin put me on, and I liked it. It just made my curls feel a little hard. That was it. Like that's expected. It's gel.
Mhm.
But I feel like you need to make sure your head is very clean if you do it, because I think my scalp was just a tad bit dirty, and it was just like, this is so nasty. So I just had to wash it out. But it made my curls look very nice though, and it kind of stopped shrinkage just a bit too, because I used the diffuser as well on the end of my blow dryer too.
Okay, so how do you use a diffuser? Because I feel like it doesn't work. I feel like it don't ever work.
So
Like, go ahead.
what I would wait, who was somebody else talking? Because y'all can talk. No? Okay.
No, you're good.
Oh my goodness. So I would put it at the end of my hair dryer, of course, and I think I would put it on low, like cool. I wouldn't put it on too hot because I didn't want to cause too much frizziness. And I
Right.
think I like flipped my head, and then I proceeded to like kind of stretch it up. And then when it was starting to get like a little more not manageable, but like styled, then I would start to like place the curls in different places, and then I would go in with a pick and then like lift it up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've tried the diffuser. I've had different ones over the past. It just never seemed, well, maybe I'm impatient. So maybe it just wasn't working fast enough for me. Like I need this dried now, but that's probably more likely. But I was just curious, like how Cherokee, Jada, have you guys ever used a diffuser?
Yeah, so when I first started my natural hair journey, I was using lifestyle too. So I would style my hair with whatever, and then I'd cake it in gel, and then I'd take my diffuser. I kept reading. Oh yes, silicone diffusers. She's right. They are really nice. My sister bought me one, and I felt like my life was changed. But I would lather my hair up in gel, and then I would also use it on low. But I watched a bunch of YouTube videos that told me not to actually touch my hair with the diffuser until it was pretty dry or kind of solid from the gel, if you know what I mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it did come to that point, then I kind of like scrunch it up and flip my hair and do the same thing. But yeah, I always really liked how my hair came out when I used a diffuser. I just lost mine and buy a new one now. I liked it. I like using that.
Okay.
I personally think like diffusers. This is just my personal opinion. So like, I just think diffusers are for people who don't. I don't want to say don't have a lot of shrinkage, but like if I was to use a diffuser on my hair, my curls would be like this short.
Yeah.
And yeah, I never tried using a diffuser. I have one, like it came with my dryer. I don't want to use it because I already know like my hair, it would shrink up like pretty bad. Like it's shrinking up now pretty bad. So like I wouldn't try a diffuser. Honestly, I think people with looser curls or with longer hair without that much shrinkage could try it, but me, my shrinkage is already kind of bad. So if I was
think
to
that's
try
an
a diffuser,
accurate.
Hold up.
I feel like that's an accurate statement because I really don't have much I really don't have much shrinkage. And so like even using the diffuser and like scrunching on my hair with that, it didn't make a ton of difference. Like in the length of my hair at the end. And I get that. I definitely resonate with that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it for sure got used like once or twice and never was touched.
No. Okay. So have y'all heard of, I know that we're kind of jumping all over the place, but it just came to my head. Have y'all ever heard of hair wax?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Have y'all tried it?
No, my best friend just tried it recently. She put like all green in her hair.
How was it?
It was fine. Like it wasn't in a curly state. She had it blow dried. It was for like a photo shoot, so she did spikes just to do.
Oh wait, I think I did see that. That was,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it was like so cool and different, and it worked out fine. She said it came out really easily too. Like it didn't stain her hair or didn't make it dry and brittle. It
Yes.
came out really easily.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Okay. I tried hair wax. I got like a gold color and I got blue. And it works almost like a conditioner. Like when I was using it, it was so like thick and in texture and stuff to the point where like it was defining my curls without me having to put a bunch of product in there.
Ooh.
And then I did a twist out with it. And it was like 2 years ago, like for Valentine's Day. So it was around this time. And it looked like I got so many compliments and everything on it. But I want to say the only thing is it flakes. Like it get on your clothes. Like you can't. Like it wouldn't stain your clothes or nothing. But you'll see the flakes like on your shoulder from the day once it dry. But
gotcha.
It was pretty. Like it turned out really nice. It didn't take long. And it when I washed it out, it came right out with water. So
was it like sticky? Because I know like I've seen videos of it on whatever social media that I was watching that time. And it's like a gooey consistency. Does it come out that way or does it like, how does it wash out?
I don't know if it was a different brand I got or something, but it felt like I was putting like a curl cream / curly conditioner in my hair. Of course, a thicker texture one. So like I use heavy products in my hair. I have to use heavy products to get defined curls. I can't use Cantu. That product is too light. So like if you use thicker products, it feels like it didn't even feel like gel to me. Like it felt very moisture, like very moisturized. It felt like a curly product, like hair product that I was putting in my hair, and it came out like a curly hair product. Like it wasn't nowhere, like it just came out water.
That's nice. I've always wanted to try it. I just wasn't. I'm not a fan of new things. I am, but like I'm a scaredy cat, so I just wanted to see what other people have tried.
My brother even, because my brother, he's like a 10th grader now, but like 2 years ago, he was an 8th grader. He was putting it in his little curls on the top of his hair. He'd do like one side blue, one side gold. He liked it, and he's a boy. So
all right.
I mean, I think guys can use it too if they want to.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so we are running close to time. But this has been really good. I want to talk about one last thing before we kind of sign off. And I want to talk about like heat damage and like transitioning and all that, because I feel like we've all had like our moment where we've had either a transitioning moment or just a lot of heat damage. So if we want to just go around and talk about our personal like journey through that. Did you chop it? Did you just like use a lot of products, the protective styles, all that? So whoever wants to go first.
I mean, I can go. So with the perm, I didn't cut my hair right off because, of course, like when I decided I wanted to go natural, like my perm was still all the way up here, so like I was not about to go bald, nor was I about to do a big chop. I was only in middle school, so I was like,
Right.
my hair was everything. Like, I'm not gonna be in middle school and big chop my hair. Like, that was a big move. That's a big move for a middle schooler. So,
Right.
I definitely kept getting my hair cut to the same length. And I remember like looking at my pictures. Oh my gosh. I had like a little Chinese bang.
Oh
And
no.
it had like a bob that was like all the way up here. It was just like this short. It was not cute. But I started using flexi rods and doing bantu knots a lot. Like that was my go-to hairstyle, and I would get so many compliments, and people would ask me like, could I do it on their hair? Or like a lot of people got into wanting to know about natural hair just off of me trying to do my natural hair journey. But I did those. The bantu knots ended up breaking my permed hair because they were too twisty, I guess. Like, it was too much going on. Like, permed hair is meant to be straight, and it's not meant to go through a lot. So when I'm like putting curls and stuff on my hair like multiple times, like twisting, like, because it was no heat, it just broke the perm hair off. So I just kept getting it cut to the same length. And then eventually, I want to say like, when did I don't even know when I was like all natural for real. Because it was hard because I did dance in high school. It was really hard for me. Whenever we had dance concerts, there was like no black girl with curly hair. Every single black girl had their hair straight and put into a nice neat bun. So it was hard for me to not want to straighten my hair when it came down to our dance concerts because I didn't know how to slick my natural hair back then. Like, I didn't know what products I needed. So like, if I was gonna wear my hair in a bun, it was not gonna be a nice sleek bun like the rest of the class.
Right.
So it was hard for me. Then I was going back and forth from straight hair to curly hair just because of the concerts. And that was difficult for me all the way through high school, like trying to figure out if I was going to straighten my hair for a concert, what type of hairstyle I could do. Because I don't even think she wanted us to have braids in our hair.
Oh, wow.
I feel like it got more laxed towards my senior year as far as wearing braids, but you get marked down points if you have braids in your hair, like if your hair wasn't slicked back in the bun. And then like, it was just like, it was stuff they'd be like, all right, for this dance we're wearing a ponytail and this dance we're wearing a bun. It's like, I know like the other race can do that, but
right.
I can't do that.
I'm sorry, have you seen my hair?
Especially like if you go to the salon and get it put in a bun, like you take that bun out and put it in a ponytail, it's not gonna look like a nice ponytail.
Right.
Especially if you had the little bun,
the form.
I forgot the little thing it's called.
Yep.
But so that was just a lot for me. Once I turned completely natural, I was only putting heat on my hair twice a year. So my hair was just like flourishing. And then for some reason, I don't know why, I wanted color. And now I'm like going through this whole process of like trying to get rid of the color and grow my hair back out again and figuring out what my hair likes still, or what it did like before I put the color in my hair, because I could not find nothing that my color hair like at all. Like, I would put product in my hair and it'd be like I never did. Like, it'd be super dry. And then it made my curls looser. So I don't know. I know a lot of people who can, and for some reason, like my stylist, she told me like when people color their hair, it's only for straight hair. She was saying like if you color your hair, it's for straight. Like if you're gonna wear it straight. Like she's like natural people aren't supposed to really color their natural hair if they wear it natural all the time. I don't know why she told me that.
Okay.
Well, I know why she told me that, but I never heard of that until she told me that.
I don't think I've ever heard that, but like I can see it.
But I see, like, I always seen natural people with natural, like, with color in their hair.
Right.
And their curls would be nice. So, like, when she told me that, it was, like, kind of weird. But I felt like if maybe I felt like she was right in a way, because I would try to straighten my hair twice a year with the color. And my hair just, once I got the color, it didn't know how to go back to curly, how to go back to straight. Like, it was just confused and it was just dry. But I'm really tempted to just cut this all off. Like, not all, but like cut all my color off. Like, so it's gonna be real short, but I don't know.
You're
We'll
almost
see.
nice. I see, like, when you were talking about like you've cut it over the years, like I've seen it over, like now I'm thinking about it, I've seen it over the years. You're almost done. Don't cut it off yet.
I got it into a good place from like after my perm. Like, my hair was really nice last year. I want to say last year or the year before that. Like, I had some really nice curls, and I put this color in it.
Right, I feel it. Cherokee or Nay, have y'all heard, like, what about your hair journey with heat damage or transitioning and whatnot?
So, like, for me, just like when I was younger, like Jada said, I used to dance too when I was younger. So being like just younger, if an event came up or had a concert, whatever, it was automatically, okay, we need to make you a hair appointment at the salon so you can get your hair straightened. That was just always the thing. And I started to break out of that, and my mom and I both went natural. And I remember getting like comments from family members like, well, why would you want to wear your hair curly? And it was just like, that threw me off. Some people started to come around to it because they see how my curls are now, but it was like older generations, like my grandma. It's not something that you would get from another person who's African American or of color, whatever. So that kind of threw me off. But started wearing my hair curly, started wearing dancing knots, like Jada said. My hair, it would be nice, like towards the front, but like the back would be like super straight because my ends were damaged, like basically growing out the perm. I never like got a big chop. I would just get trims. And I remember like transitioning, I would go to the salon to get my hair straightened, and like a certain section, like right here, would never be straight. Like, she would get done straightening my hair, and this one section would just poof up. And it was the weirdest thing. And like 10 minutes after leaving the salon, it's poofy right in that one section. So that was hard for me, trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do? Just sectioning, different things like that. So for me, like, I'm trying to maintain length, like what is going to really make my hair grow. And also, I would like to learn how to, I guess, define my curls more. I feel like I have nice curls, but when I want to wear it down, I have problems with shrinkage because I think that's just the me thing. I'm not like, I'm comfortable of where it grows, but like, it just gets annoying because it's like basically all in my ears. So I'm quick to put it in a bun or in a ponytail or something else.
Yeah, I feel it. Cherokee, I'm gonna go.
Too.
Okay. So I know for me, with like, I've never had a perm or anything or a relaxer, but my hair would be bone straight. Like, I put weight, like heat all the way up on 400, oil, make sure that boy was slick. And I just like, that's just the way that I grew up with my hair and whatnot. And I never wanted it. I think I wore it to school, like in a poofy ponytail once. And, middle school people are just very rude, very mean. And like, I came home from school and found like little acorns or like little like pieces of dirt or rocks or grass in my hair. And that was the last time that I ever wore my hair natural, until I got to college, when I don't know, I was just like, I'm tired of doing it like this. And I've just never had a chance to have my hair grow out like that. And it was a process. I will say that. I know like there was one year that I went a whole year without putting heat in my hair, and the emotions that I went through was a lot. I gave myself bangs, worst mistake of my life. But we've gone through it. So, but just having that, just seeing like the difference between where I was before and where I was after, it's just like I can see the difference. My hair's not limp. My hair kind of like has a little bounce to it. It's nice. But there's sometimes I just wanted to, well, not wanted to. I did. Like I was tired of seeing like the straight pieces of hair. Because have y'all had those pieces of hair where like it's curly right here and then it'll be straight and then at the end, man, okay?
Yeah. I be cutting my own hair. My stylist be mad.
I was tired of seeing it. So I was like, you know what? Just cut it off, cut it chin length. And ever since then, like it's been pretty chill. I know I'm thinking about going chin length again because I have some split ends and it's stunting my growth. But other than that, like it's been a pretty, I won't say fun. I like the outcome. It was a pretty interesting journey, I will say that. But yeah, as far as heat damage, I just cut it off because Jada, you for real a real one because I can't look at it. I just be angry
I
sometimes.
be cutting my it takes everything in me like not to when I see my curly hair and everything be looking nice and I got like always in the front it's like a few pieces that's like like straight kind of. I don't know if y'all can see it, but
Yeah, we can see it.
I be wanting to cut that off so bad, and I do be cutting it sometimes. And my stylist just be like, "Now your hair all uneven." And I be like, "Well, like I couldn't help it." Like, so I don't know,
Man.
So that's why I feel like the color kind of did that to my hair, but my hair was always looser in the front. Like I don't know why, but
Right.
it was looser like that. So
I feel it. Cherokee, your hair journey with heat damage.
Yeah, so I mean, it hasn't been much of a journey. It's pretty short, but I get what you mean by middle schoolers are mean because my oldest sister, she has the most beautiful afro hair, but she wore it one day to school when she was maybe in third grade, and they called her mushroom, and so she never wore it in high school again. And that just kind of taught me and my other sister, don't go to school with your curly. So we just didn't. And so I was straightening it all the time. I didn't know anything about hair. My mom didn't know anything about hair. Like it was blissful. So I didn't have oil. I didn't put oil in it when I was straightening it. I just held it there and held it there and held it there on 420 degrees every single time. It was terrible. And you know, people with hair is naturally straight or whatever, they emphasize length. So my hair length was really important at that time too. And so naturally it was probably like down to my lower back. And if I straightened it, it was probably touching my butt in high school. And then the day before I graduated, my friend was in cosmetology school. And I didn't go to a salon. I've never been to a salon in my life. Just because like back home, it's white women in the salons, and I mean no disrespect, but I'm not letting a white woman touch my hair when it's already as bad as it is. She wasn't gonna know what to do with it, so my friend's cosmetology school, and she's like, listen, I don't know like much of anything about black hair. They don't teach you that at Paul Mitchell, but I'll just cut your hair for you if you really want me to. So a couple hours before graduation, I just had her chop off. I'm not even like a foot of hair. Maybe it was long. And I showed up to graduation, and I was like, all right, I like it. This is my last day here. What does it matter? And so since then, I have been using like any and every product. My oldest sister, she has been on her hair journey for maybe like 6 years total now, and so she's really got it down pat. Her fro is probably the most beautiful fro I've ever seen in my life. But so she would always just give me products that didn't work for her, that she thought I should try, whatever else. And so I haven't really found any line, to be totally honest, that just works for my hair and always works for my hair. Fact, Ariana. So I just kind of switched. Right now, I'm using, when I wash my hair and I'm styling it, I use 3 products, but all from different lines. But like 2 are leave-ins and then one's a curl definer. But like I have no product specifically that I use. I just kind of go with what works. And I looked at pictures of hair from freshman year and now, and it's a significant difference. I can't wait to do another big chop though, honestly, because I just want to have that feeling again where it just springs up into nice curls. It always does that. So I'm ready to get it cut again. But.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be 3 of us with big chops after this.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
If I don't like it, I can just put it in braids. Nobody will know the difference.
You're right.
Yes. All right, ladies. It has been fun. We have been talking for a whole hour. That's crazy. Hasn't even felt like it. But those of y'all who have stayed with us, thanks for joining us. Make sure that you comment so we can get your name and put you in for our weekly raffle. And this Thursday is our keynote speaker for Black History Month. Dr. Angela Davis will be gracing us with her presence. And there's a 3:45 session for students only. And then there's the evening session at 5:00 if you guys are interested. And the link is in the OMSA bio. So if you are interested in joining, make sure you RSVP and stay tuned and let us know if you like this or whatnot. We might do it again. We might not, depending on what y'all want, because it's all about what y'all want, really. So that's it for y'all. Thank y'all for joining us, and we hope you have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.